Don't worry, Silvia. If you need something, you can take a screenshot. I've forgotten that, but there's no problem at all, guys.
Okay, teacher.
Because you know that what I'm on a grade is your pronunciation, the presentation, the delivery. Um, I'm not sure if you need to take a screenshot, but what I have to do, according to a link that the tutor Liliana Moreno gave to me, uh, the grades, the items that I have to grade are those I was pointing out before. Okay, guys, so let's go with mm, El SIDA.
Ok, teacher. Voy a compartir. Acabo de compartir pantalla, ¿sí? Un moment, please.
Espera, antes de que compartas pantalla, voy a mostrarles esto rápidamente. Es algo que me llamó la atención de lo que estaba comentando Silvia. Es una palabra que ella puso, una palabra de proficiencia que ella puso. Y hasta incluso aquí, mientras estaba ella hablando, yo me inventé un ejemplo. Entonces, esta palabra disseminate, disseminate. Es que recuerdo en alguna clase, yo no recuerdo bien si era debate o algo así, no sé. Entonces alguien me dijo, profe, ¿cómo puedo decir en vez de spread? O sea, de dar información, spread, esparcir, bueno, ¿cómo puedo decir eso de otra manera? Pues por cuestión de tiempo no lo alcancé a decir, o no me acordé en ese momento, pero pues la palabra como tal sería disseminate. Disseminate es entregar, compartir información. Suena más formal, es como para un ensayo. Y bueno, si estamos en un ambiente formal, sonaría como acorde a la situación, ¿sí? Entonces aquí yo les conté al principio de la clase que va a participar en un torneo de calistenia organizado por el Smart Fit aquí en Tunja. Entonces está ocurriendo que pues algunos coaches, the Smart Fit coaches have disseminated the information via WhatsApp groups about the things that students are going to see, that not students but the people who are going to participate, the things that they're going to see, the some exercise that they have to carry out, the prices, maybe if you won, if you win, you can get uh, some protein or 1 month for free at that gym. Pero bueno, disseminate sería otra manera de decir spread. Spread information o disseminate information. Eso sería disseminate. Spread. Y sí, está más relacionado con compartir información. Y lo contrario de ese verbo sería withhold. Withhold. With, withhold, sí. Sería pues guardar, no mostrar información. Pero bueno, disseminate, por si de pronto le llama la atención esa palabra que es más como acorde a un septo. Bueno, ahora sí. Continúa, sí.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. It's about the Montessori method, yes. ¿Sí pueden ver mi pantalla? Es que no
Not
sale.
really. Not really.
Es que no me sale. Le digo compartir. Espera, confirmar y compartir. Yes.
No.
No me deja.
No yet.
Le digo compartir. Ya, cambiar ventana. No, profe, no me deja compartir.
Classmate, if you want, share your presentation and I help you.
Very good. Good idea.
Was the change of my presentation?
Yeah.
Share.
Moment, please. Okay. Profe, si quiere pasa alguien más mientras yo comparto la presentación para que alguien me pueda compartir pantalla.
Pues no, tranquila, no. Take your time, take it easy. Pues puedes compartirla tanto aquí en el grupo de Skype o pues no sé, o si quieres enviármela a mí, yo la comparto por ti, voy pasando las diapositivas. Me acuerdo haber hecho esto varias veces cuando yo realizaba mis clases era apreciación de las artes, cursos de otras carreras, ¿sí? En la universidad donde trabajo. De pronto había este tipo de inconveniente y pues, yo terminaba pues compartiendo esas diapositivas. Les decía a los chicos que me enviaran eso y yo, mientras iban hablando, pues yo iba cambiando las diapositivas.
It's a good plan. Second plan.
You need a backup plan. Sí,
Yeah, okay. Back plan.
Este backup también viene como de esa llave de repuesto, que es importante tenerla en cuestión de que nos quedemos ahí encerrados o bueno, que se nos pierda la llave, sí, ese backup key. Now we're talking. I don't know what happened, but I can see clearly your slides and see that.
Okay, teacher. Thank you, Silvia, for sharing my screen. The Montessori method. Main objective of the Montessori method is to help a child raise their full potential in all areas of life, where Montessori activities promote the development of social activities, physical coordination, emotional growth, and cognitive preparation for future intellectual academic endeavors. The Montessori method allows the child to experience the joy of learning and enjoy the correct development of her self-esteem. Okay, de Montessori. Si quiere, Silvia, porfa, quítale la información. Es que se me olvidó quitarla. Solo coloca la imagen. Creo que la compartí, la que no era. Okay, Montessori education is a worldwide recognized pedagogical approach developed by Dr. Maria Montessori during the first half of the 20th century. Her educational method is based on the scientific observation of the child, his various stages of development through life, his potentialities, his interests, and his capabilities. The method used consists in developing the independence of child. Montessori is a method of educational that is based on self-directed activities, hands-on learning, and collaborative play. In Montessori classroom, children make creative choices in their learning, while the classroom and the highlight training teacher often aid appropriate activities to guide the process. The next, please. Next, Silvia. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, next. Yes.
¿Esta es?
Next. The main characteristics of the Montessori methods are ¿No puedes pasar a la segunda? ¿A la otra? No veo. Okay. 4 is 4. Okay. The main characteristics of the Montessori methods are children should be free to develop and learn of their own pace in a simulating environment of understanding and observation by the adults or the teacher. The environment provided to the children, orderly, beautiful, of adequate size, and real, etc., where each element has been selected for a specific reasons for their development. And the Montessori method can be implemented as a whole or gradual, introduced into traditional education environment, thus enriching daily educational practice. Next, please. Okay, child-centered education. Maria Montessori started that every educator must follow the child, recognizing the characteristics of each age stage as well as their specific educational needs. Children need to adapt to their environment. So, Dr. Montessori perceived it as fundamental to build a favorable environment, but physically and spiritually, so that children are able to make sense of the world around them. The main principles of the Montessori methods are the absorber mean learning area, sensitive periods, normalization, prepared environment, respect of the child learning page, the role of the adults, and Montessori materials. For example, the Montessori mean children have the innate capacity to receive, process, and store effortlessly in their brain cells, everything surround them into environments. The other is, for example, sensitive periods. Those periods is in which the child shown a special interest of is enthusiastic about learning a certain area. The sensitive periods are also called learning window. And the other, for example, the role of the adult. His function is to guide the child, letting him set the space, guided by his own interesting, and thus helping both the child in physical and thinking autonomies. Next. This is the teacher role. The teacher must be an observer in the deepest sense of the word. They must look, listen, accompanied by present. But as Maria Montessori explained to you, his present must be conscious and silent at the same time, because it is essential to trust in the capacity and autonomy of children. Allow them to discover at their own pace and marvel without the main letting them help when necessary. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Sylvia.
Okay. Any question for Elcida? Jorge.
Yeah, Mr. Okay, Elcida. I had heard about this method of education before. I believe that in a course from the university, I don't know. It has interesting features to apply in our teaching or learning maybe. Okay, my question is, whom is this method directed for?
Okay, I made particularly is at preschool children. It was based on encouraging the initiative and response capacity of children through the use of specially designed teaching material. Is in special for children, preschool children. for about the 0 to 12, the age.
Okay. In adolescents, yes or no? Only kids?
No, it's special. It's special for children, for preschool children.
Primary or elementary? Oh, okay. Ready.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Elcida, I have a question for you. Why did you lean towards this topic? Lean towards, utilizamos esa palabra. Or, well, in other words, why were you interested in sharing with us about this topic? Or why did you lean towards this topic? What was your main motivation? I don't know.
I would like to implement the Montessori method because it's very didactic, and especially is good for including all children. It is all for children with disabilities.
Okay.
I have a
Silvia.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the advantages offered by Montessori method?
Excuse me, repeat please.
What are the advantages offered by by Montessori method?
Okay, advantages, right?
Yeah.
Advantages offered by the Montessori method is it is based on the child curiosity, based on freedom of movement, personalized learning for a child, is very didactic, encourages self discipline, disciplina, discipline. Okay, and allow the child to be and to do.
Okay. Jancy, do you have another question? Creo que algo pasa con tu
Sí,
micrófono. Salte la llamada y vuelve a entrar.
¿Ya me escuchan?
ya.
Sí.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. It was not clear to me who was Maria Montessori.
Okay. Maria Montessori was an Italian educator who renewed education by developing a particular method known as the Montessori method, which will initially be applied in Italian primary school and later all over the world. He's an educator.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for your participation, Elcida, as well as Silvia. It's time for you, Jancy, to share with us your topic. I don't remember what it was. Okay. Climate change. Very good.
Yes. Um, Un momento. Voy a enviar el link. A ver si me hacen el favor y me lo comparten. Me comparten pantalla. Es que estoy desde el celular y no sé si se vea bien. Un momento. Ya envié el link al grupo. Si me pueden hacer el favor de compartirlo. Compartir la presentación. Ok. Okay. My presentation is about the climate change. Next, please. Okay. Climate change refers to long-term change in temperatures and weather patterns. These changes can be natural, but today the human being is the main drivers of climate change. Next, please. Okay. The causes the climate change is the burning fossil fuels, agriculture and deforestation, and land use change. Today's warming is happening faster than ever. Human activity has been increasing the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Next. Okay, as a consequence, the average temperature of our planet is increasing at too rapid a rate for living things to adapt to. Okay, other consequence of climate change is that the general increase in temperature of climate change has dire consequence for life, but the survival of the Earth's flora and fauna, including humans, is at risk. And some of the consequences is the appearance of meteorological phenomena of great violence. Some examples we have witnessed are hurricanes, cyclones, extreme rains, are droughts or floods. And other problems are ocean acidification, desertification, and the extinction of many species. Next. Okay, and the climate change have this climate change affect me? Is the reason is sea level rise. In the sea level rise, it will cause a flooding that will force millions of people in coastal areas and islands around the world to leave their homes. Uh, the other effect is warming. It affects agriculture as farmers around the world struggle to maintain their crops due to climate change. The effects health. Uh, the factors such as rising temperatures, unpredictable precipitation patterns, and drought effect um, or availability of water from lakes, rivers, and groundwater. And these effects continue the destruction of nature. In general, they causes more pandemics and less water access, and there are many more things that affect climate change at the lives of all living beings, and it all depends on us to take care of our planet. Uh, Thank you. This is my presentation.
Questions?
Yeah, mister.
Go ahead.
Okay, this issue is sensitive and alarming for everyone. In this topic, I recommend you a documentary in Netflix from by Leonardo DiCaprio. Before the Flood, antes que sea tarde. It's a good documentary where it explains all problems or all effects of the climate change. It's a good documentary with National Geographic. Okay. Partner, what do you think is the best way to recycle?
Okay, Jorge. For me, the best way will be to start recycling at home by separating everything for example, paper, plastic, and food apart, and batteries. Something very important is that in the kitchen, the used oil should not be thrown into the kitchen pile. It should be put in a glass container. Then we must discard it, throwing the oil directly into the pile. It causes it to contaminate 40,000 liters of water. So is very important start recycling in home. The best is a start.
Yeah, you're right. I totally agree with you, partner. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Yancy, if I agree with the importance of recycling, I have any question. How do you think we can reduce global warming?
Okay. According to what my consult, for the year 2050, the water will be more scarce. That is sometimes that is difficult to decipher, but if it is a fact, um, that if we continue with a misuse of these recurs, at some point we will have to suffer from water.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, let's go with Jorge.
I have a question.
Sí, dale.
Yancy, do you think we can run out of water at some point?
Yeah. The water is this resource very important. But in my opinion, the water no is difficult to decipher, but I don't know in millions of years, maybe this research a finish.
Okay. Well, let's go with Jorge.
Okay, Mr. Better late than never. And
Wait a moment. Yancy, could you pronounce this word? The word that I typed 2 minutes ago. Algo. Es que, no sé, algo me llamó la atención. ¿Cómo pronuncias? ¿Cómo pronuncias algo? La escribí. Ahí la escribí. En el chat.
One moment. Something.
Ah, ok. Es que no sé, ahorita te entendí algo diferente. Pero bueno,
Okay.
si lo decimos rápido, bueno, si uno lo pronuncia correctamente, pues sí, esa palabra sería something, pero pues rápidamente no se pronuncia así, sino something. Suena mucho más fácil, pero no, era eso.
Okay.
Ah, ok, Jorge.
Daddy, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Perfect. Okay. Well, this is my topic. I'm Jorge Sierra. Okay, social media is one of the most popular tools used on the internet. Everyone know different apps or platform of social media, such as Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Okay, this social media enables to connect to connect to connect me with people of different countries or cultures. To me, social media has changed the way we communicate. Okay. On social media sites, people may develop different profiles or also communicate with friends or maybe strangers. Also doing research and share photos, music, videos, and more. This is an investigation or research estimates that there are close to 3.96 billion social media users across the world. Okay, now here are some advantages or benefits of social media. Well, the advantages of social media are several. These include fostering connections with people from different countries or cities. Besides getting the latest updates on trending topics, sharing your creativity and interacting with people with similar interests or similar values. In addition, it is considered by several researchers that social media is an excellent tool for education. In this part, I believe that in the learning and teaching process, this is a superb benefit for everyone. Because social media promotes significantly better flexibility in the overall learning process. Okay, now let's move on disadvantages. Okay, some of the most detrimental disadvantages or drawbacks of social media. Well, first, privacy of the people, of each one, is very vulnerable in the social media. Also, people who make excessive use of social media might suffer from some mental health problems. For example, anxiety and depression, stress, loneliness, and low self-esteem. What else? Addiction is regarded as one of the most disadvantages of social media. And this addiction produce or generates other health problems, mental or physical problems. Physical, such as bulimia and anorexia, and other eating disorders. Well, now, in conclusion, not all the psychological impact of social media is negative. It depends on how these networks are used, or you use these networks. And the effects can also be positive. And for example, is good for learning and job opportunities, or access to information, for communication or socialization. And what else? That's it. Any question?
Any question so far?
Yes. Okay, Jorge. About the social media, why does social media affect children more than adults?
Okay, let me see. Okay, if you ask me, children and adolescents tend to trust others, since in their normal environment they only know their friends or classmates, their teacher, or their relative. Therefore, children believe that everyone is good, but we know that isn't the case. In addition, for the emotional ability and innocence from children.
Okay.
Elcida?
Yes, Jorge, I have a question. Do you think social media are more harmful than good?
Okay, this that's an excellent question. This generates a debate, but it depends on how you use them, how you use the social media, and the time you spend or waste on social media. Because if you use them for your work or study, they would be good. However, people people who are addicted to social media often mm, could could gain weight and become sedentary. Uh, that's it.
Okay, thanks.
Would you like to ask something special to Jorge, Silvia, or no?
Yes, I have a question. Jorge, how could we prevent the negative effects of social media?
Negative effects. Okay. Let me think. Okay. I believe that knowing the advantages and disadvantages can be a helpful tool in allowing you to navigate this part of the internet wisely. Likewise, it's necessary to teach children and teenagers about social media, about all risks of social media. Finally, I know, or we know, I know we face a tall order with our children, but I also know that it's possible to prevent these negative effects. We must have a lot of responsibility through them. Okay.
Okay, guys. At the beginning of your speech, you were pointing out that one of the advantages that people can find when it comes to social media is you can encounter people who share the same interest about something. Speaking by that, you can say like-minded people. Like-minded people enclose the whole idea you were pointing out, the whole idea you were saying. I type it in the chat. Like-minded, personas que comparten los mismos gustos. When people ask me, which do you prefer, teaching in, let's say, in a virtual university, or teaching in a university environment, or in high school? Beyond a shadow of a doubt, I'm gonna say that I prefer the second one, because most of the people are like-minded people. You are teaching to like-minded people. In my case, I'm teaching to some students who are pursuing a music degree. When I teach everything related to music, they are amenable to my suggestions. They are obedient, amenable. Me salió esta palabra.
What's mean amenable, mister?
Espera, tenía el micrófono. Tenía el micrófono.
Yes, yes, teacher.
I was saying that amenable, if I say people are amenable to my suggestions, yo prefiero más bien como no traducirlo, sino interpretarlo. Las personas me hacen caso. Yo estaba diciendo, yo creo que eso no me lo pudieron escuchar porque dejé el micrófono. I was saying that when people were asking me, which do you prefer, teaching an university environment or in high school? So I was telling them that without a doubt, I prefer teaching in a university environment, as most of people are like-minded. They are leaning towards the same thing. In my case, that I teach music, everybody wants to get ahead in life when it comes to this realm, the realm of music. They want to be playing in a symphonic band, or they want to be working as a singer. So when I was teaching them some assignments related to music, they were amenable to my suggestions. I tell them to do this, to do that. So it worked out for me, as opposed to the situation that I have to go through when it comes to teaching in high school. It was a big struggle for me at first. I had, let's say, 42 class, let's say with ninth grade. Yeah, I have to struggle a lot. It was a grueling task for me to get those guys to pay attention to me. Anyways, I was able to make it, even though I had to go through some difficulties regarding class management. But this is part of the process, part of the experience that I have to learn the hard way. Tengo que aprenderlo a las malas, pero bueno. Amenable. Sí, yo de verdad que lo interpretaría como en esta oración como people are amenable to my suggestions. Las personas me hacen caso, especially if you are working in a university environment. I want to share with you my screen because there was something that sparked my interest regarding pronunciation, and it was something I was recalling regarding how to pronounce certain vowels. So I'm going to share with you some kind of words that I was listening to you. For example, with regards to the dark L, esa L oscura, hubo unas palabras que ustedes dijeron todos. Physical, psychological, all, material. Entonces, si queremos tener esa pequeña diferencia, acercarnos un poquitico más a la manera que lo pronuncian tanto británicos como americanos. Obviamente ellos tienen en cuenta la L oscura. No, nunca lo vamos a decir physical. Así lo decimos en español. Y tendemos a pronunciarlo de esa manera, que es normal, no pasa nada. Pero, digamos, yo digo, bueno, quiero mejorar mi pronunciación. Entonces entro a ese canal que les recomendé. Así como podemos encontrar relacionado con la L oscura, hay como unas 20 más. Pero en este caso, esta es fácil de trabajarla. Physical, psychological, material, all, natural. Y también recuerden que cuando ya les digo algo, cuando se acentúa en la primera sílaba, lo que pasa. Meteorological, o la palabra lógico, logical, no logical, meteorological, all. ¿Sí? Una palabra por aquí, enthusiasm.
Teacher, the pronunciation of disciplina,
Discipline. Discipline, me olvidó. I forgot to type this word, discipline. Enthusiasm, didactic. Aquí estas dos, a veces, bueno, esto obviamente ocurre más en el inglés americano, cuando la N, when the consonant N goes before T, some people say that N eats T, como que la N sí se come la T. Entonces suena más como, en vez de decir advantages, suena más fácil. Los norteamericanos les gusta, son un poco más perezosos en el momento de pronunciar, entonces va a sonar más advantages, disadvantages, advantages, disadvantages, advantages, disadvantages. Estas tres palabras las tomé un poco recordando lo que Silvia compartió con nosotros, loneliness, anxiety, depression. Estas dos que se parecen, alguien las dijo por ahí, capabilities, pero sonó distinto, sonó como, no recuerdo exactamente, pero no sonó como capabilities. Yo también no la pronunciaba tan bien hace un tiempo. Capabilities, disabilities. Ahora bien, digamos, si una de las reglas en el inglés es que cuando se hace estrés en una sílaba, en la siguiente se reduce el acento, es lo que le llaman ellos una schwa. Tenemos, por ejemplo, method, method, tara, tara, method, no method. Créeme que yo lo digo por experiencia. Me acuerdo que estaba mi maestro de clarinete me dijo que si podía funcionar, que si le podía ayudar como traductor simultáneo en la Javeriana. Me acuerdo, eso fue como en 2014. Venía un clarinetista gringo y bueno, empezaron las masterclasses y yo después lo acompañé al hotel y le preguntaba cosas de clarinete y me recuerdo haberle preguntado como, what's your method to improve your clarinet skills? No me entendió. Me dijo, could you spell that word? Entonces, bueno, después de que se la dije letra por letra, me corrigió la pronunciación y me dijo, method, tara, method, method. Entonces, como tal, yo creo que eso fue algo que me hizo comprender la importancia de pulir cierta pronunciación para darme a entender mejor. Porque sí, hay una pequeña diferencia entre method y method, pero ellos comprenden más fácil la segunda. En conclusión, cuando se hace estrés en la primera sílaba, la segunda tiene que sonar más suave, supremamente suave, casi no hacen esfuerzo. Esta palabra, generalmente el campus, ¿cierto? Campus. Nosotros la decimos así, campus, pero son más campus, campus, method, campus. O esta palabra enfocarse, ¿no? Focus, no. Focus, focus, focus. Conscious. Estoy recuerdo palabras que escucho por ahí. Focus, conscious, campus, method. Entonces, como para que de pronto, si quieren mejorar un pelín más su pronunciación, busquen ese canal Sounds American, puede ayudar. Ahora miren esta, donde estoy señalando las palabras que están en rojo. Es interesante cuando la palabra tiene 4 sílabas, o a veces 5, o 3. Tanto británicos como americanos suelen recortar y a veces dejarla en 2 o en 3. Si la palabra tiene 4 sílabas, entonces puede quedar en 3 o a veces en 2. Por ejemplo, no vamos a decir temperature, tarara. Son 3. Temperature. La siguiente. Si lo decimos despacio, family. Pero generalmente a una gran velocidad suenan 2 sílabas. Family. Ahora estas dos. Vamos a empezar con esta. Alguien la dijo, no recuerdo quién. Vulnerable. Creo haber escuchado vulnerable, pero es vulnerable. Tiene 3, queda en 3 sílabas. Vulnerable. Pero recuerden, aquí lo que quiero, what I want to highlight is that when the word you are working on, the stress is on the first syllable, maybe you could shorten, instead of saying 4 syllables, you're gonna be split the word in 3. Vulnerable. Y la última, esta última tiene como 4 pronunciaciones. Pero quizás la más bonita sería comfortable. No van a decir nunca comfortable. Comfortable. De pronto uno nunca lo ha escuchado y sí, le podría decir comfortable. Pero es comfortable. Comfortable, así la pronuncian los británicos y en alguna parte de Estados Unidos. Mi maestro de clarinete la pronunciaba también igual, comfortable. También podría haber un pequeño matiz en la mitad, sonar más como comfortable o comfortable. Comfortable es más canadiense.
Comfortable. Es más fácil.
Y digamos que la pronunciación de vieja escuela, que yo tenía un maestro llamado Robert, él la pronunciaba de la manera antigua, comfortable, pero la tienes que decir a toda velocidad, comfortable, comfortable, comfortable. A mí me gusta obviamente la primera que les dije, comfortable, comfortable, comfortable. Estoy seguro que tú dijiste una palabra, Jancy, me llamó la atención porque es una palabra, pues sí, de alto nivel. Y es esta palabra que es un sinónimo de responsabilidad. Liability, tú dijiste en algún momento. Liability. Liability. Entonces aquí puse como tal, a veces hay verbos con preposiciones, realmente va a ir acompañada de la preposición for. Liability for. Entonces, por ejemplo, she assumed liability for the accident. Ella asumió la responsabilidad, ¿sí? Entonces, en vez de decir he assumed the responsibility, van a escuchar más al nativo utilizar liability. Liability. La pueden, aquí la podemos buscar en el Cambridge. Miren que va con for. The fact that someone is legally responsible for something. Y lo que les comentaba acerca de, pues, de este uso de Twitter. I put the word in brackets. Liability for. Como for es una preposición, generalmente el verbo lo vamos a dejar en gerundio, ¿sí? Entonces aquí vamos a ver, miren cuán utilizada es esta palabra. Entonces es como algo lógico lo que voy a decir, pero si tiene bastantes likes, yo me digo a mí mismo, ¿no? Si tiene bastantes likes es porque es una palabra que se usa bastante. Entonces, sí, vale la pena hacer uso de ella. Casi 35,000 likes. Pues es algo que yo me digo a mí mismo, ¿no? Cuando quiero aprender una palabra que escuché y me llamó la atención, la busco tanto en el Cambridge, en cualquier diccionario, y me llamó la atención. Vengo aquí y veo esto, digo, sí, definitivamente es una palabra que vale la pena aprender, te van a entender, ¿sí? Digo esto porque a veces de pronto uno no ha tenido la oportunidad de viajar y pues no sé, se siente de pronto cohibido al hablar, siente que no es lo suficiente bueno, yo qué sé, pero de esta manera también se puede aprender y seguro que la utilices con seguridad y te van a entender. Okay, guys, I think that we can wrap up this session. Well, I don't have anything special for you to say. I hope you have learned a great deal during those classes. On the other hand, I wish you can have a high score not only in this assignment but also in other things related to that. Would you like to say something? Anything? Do you want to say something? I don't know. Porque Silvia, I don't know.
Yeah, Mr. I really appreciated all vocabulary taught throughout all classes. I feel that I've learned a lot vocabulary or advanced vocabulary. This is really important for me. Thanks for your advice, for your recommendation, and for your time. Thanks a bunch, Mister. And I hope you do very well in your competition. Break a leg.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, you have been amenable to my suggestions concerning vocabulary. I heard maybe an hour ago when you said, it strikes me that this is an excellent expression. It strikes me, me da la impresión de que, sí, or if you ask me, there were other expressions I can't remember off the top of my head, but very good, Jorge. Keep up the good work.
Okay, teacher, thank you very much for always helping us to improve our level of English with this vocabulary. Many blessings. Thanks so much for everything.
Thanks for this beautiful comment. I appreciate that a lot, Elcida. Well, so I hope you have a nice weekend. Obviously, a nice, have a good night. And take care, guys. So, bye-bye. Bye, Sylvia. Bye, Jancy.
Bye,
Elcida.
teacher. Thank you.
Bye, teacher. Thank you for everything.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, teacher. Have a good night.